What's up, guys? It's Demented Caliber here,
with S13 the Beast.
And I am Terrastorm.
and today Bees went to the vape shop.
I did. I got me a little Dead Rabbit SQ RDA. It's 22 millimeter, the new Dead Rabbit.
Is that all you wanted to say?
Or didn't say you wanted to say something about yours?
Oh yeah. As most of you guys know, I got the Aspire Speeder kit, and I just want to show you guys what it actually looks like and how it comes packaged and everything that it comes with. But I'll let Beast go ahead and show off his RDA because I know he's really proud of it.
Yeah. Got the nice new packaging. They turned the writing from red to green, which I think is a nice little touch. Still has the nice Celtic knots and all that jazz that's on the side. Outside, you got like a little bit of little information there. Got all the nice little things in the back, and you got like your little, website and everything. Kind of links up to the Heathen. This because it's designed by Heathen, Vape Heathen. Got his information. I just dropped the card, but comes in there. Comes with the card on top. Kind of a little information card. Even that's even his website on the bottom there. Kind of there. Shows you how the airflow works, how the design works, all that jazz. Also, right now I got this is how it actually looks, but that's actually the original Dead Rabbit in the 24 millimeter. So, but that's how it actually kind of comes in there on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it with
Yeah, I can
that, but
see
it's
the Hell
actually
Vape.
yeah, Hell
Back it
Vape
up
in
some.
there.
There you go.
There, yeah, there. And that right there is actually holds like it's like a little tube box. Got your little baggies worth of goodies and stuff. Like has two bags. One bag has your little Allen wrenches and little screwdriver tool, and then the other one has basically with Hell Vape written on this one. Actually has like an alternate drip tip, O rings,
Yeah.
and some pens and stuff and seals.
I will say this: I do remember the good old days where RDAs and such came with coils.
Yeah, I mean there is a couple that I've seen that do that. I can't remember which one I've seen recently. I just seen like a couple at the vape shop and stuff, so I don't remember which one that is.
Yeah, I know the Serpent RDTA actually came with some Nichrome 80 Claptons in it, which were really nice coils. I liked them, but they were too hot for me and for my like the way I vape. I like a little bit of slow ramp up. Although I am going to try and get my hands on some Nichrome 80 to do round wire builds for mechanicals. But taking off the lid of the Aspire Speeder Kit box, this is what you're greeted with. Greeted with the mod. You got a little box here that has some goodies in it. You get a coil head, which we'll talk about that coil head because it is mentioned on the back of the box. You get a spare glass tube. You get some extra O-rings. I think there's like 12 in here. Again, we'll take a look at all that on the box. So you take out the mod here. This is what it looks like. I see Aspire. I actually have it upside down, but here's what it looks like. It looks exactly like the Predator. I think we've mentioned that in the Mod Mouth video that they do kind of favor each other. And then you have what is to me a really unusual design for the tank. This is the Athos, the Aspire Athos tank. It's a 4 milliliter tank, and I like the way it's kind of shielded. You got like you can see your juice, but it has this little protective bezel here. Because that's one thing I've noticed is with non-shielded glass, the tanks are a lot easier to break. They're actually easier than what most people think they are. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it on here. I actually have some batteries in here. See, the build is reading 0.16, firing her at 110 watts. So let's go ahead and take a look inside that box, see what we got in there. All right, so, whoops, I'm gonna have to pick that up. Let's see, where's my flashlight? I see where it went.
while you're doing that real quick, I'll do a side note real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
One thing I do like about this new design of the Dead Rabbit is it actually put these little tabs along the side there that lock into the barrel, so it doesn't move anymore. So I do think that is a nice improvement
All right,
that
I
they
got
had
it.
done. But
So,
back to what you were saying.
what you get in the box is you get this, and I can't remember if this was in a box or a bag. I want to say it was in the box, in a little mini cardboard box. But you get a nylon braided USB cable for your upgradable firmware. Sadly, all of my fucking regulated mods have upgradable firmwares, but I don't know how to upgrade them. Sad, I know. And then you get a nice little black drip tip in case if you don't like the clear one that comes on here. Now here's the problem. There's one issue with this. Is the fact that it is proprietary. So you can't use a 510 drip tip or any other type of drip tip with it. You're stuck with these two guys. I'm sure somebody will eventually make more drip tips because like they have a lot of custom drip tips that people make. So if somebody makes some of these, can you please link them down in the comment section below? Because I would really like to get some more drip tips for this and have more options. But go ahead.
You said you didn't know how to do the firmware updates.
Yeah.
What you do is what I did with the I did it on my Relo. What you do is I just Googled Relo update and like in Google, and it popped up what the update, where the update, like the site was for it. And then when it'll usually bring up it will bring you to their site, like a support site for that device, and it'll bring up files, and it tells you how to do it like on each device, right? And you'll just you'll hook your wire up to your computer, like USB,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll tell you if you have to do anything. Like I think on the Relo, I think I had to once I got it done, I had to take the battery out, pop it back in, and then restart it. And then with it still in there, and then because it downloaded it to it, then I had to restart to do it.
Yeah, all right. So, moving on. So looking at the box, as we see, we all know what comes inside of it. Obviously, you get a spare coil head, and that coil head is called A3 trial coil head. Tri coil head. There we go. All right, so, and that's just pretty much a 0.3 ohm, it's got 3 coils in it. What comes pre-installed is a 0.16 5 coil head. It's the I wanted to say it's the A5. I think that's what they called it. But yeah, so. But other than that, I mean, it's a really sleek looking design. I like the feel of it. I actually carried it out with me fishing today, believe it or not. I actually brought this, which is really odd for me because I typically don't try and bring new mods out there just because water, electricity, not good.
I got you. I got you. Yeah.
But I mean, it's comfortable. It's a good vapor. Now, taking a look at the tank, that tank is it's an amazing design. It really is. You know, I've had it for like about a day.
Yeah, a day. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Even though I had it for a day, I'm really loving this tank. And I'm not a tank fanatic. I don't like tanks. I don't like using them. I don't like having to refill them. I like dripping.
Yeah.
To me, dripping's the meat and potatoes of vaping. That's just me. Yeah. But this thing has a really, really wide bore compared to most standard tanks. Like, you look at the Cloud Beast ain't got shit on this as far as the shaft section goes.
Yeah, it's got a really restrictive mouth bore.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. The Cloud Beast it's got airflow, but this.
I'm not saying it's got restrictive airflow, but
and before anybody says, "Oh, well, you don't know like what you're talking about," this any other, I own the Baby Beast, I own the Big Baby Beast, and I also own the original Cloud Beast, the very first big monster that came out. So I do know what I'm talking about. I've had experience with all these tanks. And to me, I find this that the airflow is a lot better. It's not as restricted. It's just And the fact that it has the 3 air hole design, so whatever you adjust on one side is going to be the same on all air holes. And one thing I like about it, and this is a big con to me, especially with the original Cloud Beast, and I think Beast has had this issue with the Cloud Beast as well, where like you would try to take it off, and the airflow ring would just keep spinning.
Yeah, that's true.
But this one is actually, it has a stopper, so once you turn it, you can't turn it no more, vice versa. I prefer to run this because of the wattage I'm running it at. I prefer to run it with wide open airflow.
Nice.
And I'm running it at half of what the coil is actually rated for, which is it's rated to 100 to 120 watts. I'm running at 110, so that's half of what it's rated.
Yeah.
So.
In best mode. Nice.
So, I mean, other than that, I really see no complaints. And I mean, this mod itself, it looks good with all of like my a couple of my drippers. I think I threw the what was it that I threw on here? I threw the mesh on here, and it looked really nice. So we'll go ahead and get that, show that to Beast. Which the gold mesh looks good with pretty much everything you can think of.
I like gold, or like a gold plated. I mean, like my Darugo is gold plated. I just like gold plated.
Yeah, he's a gold plated type of person. So we'll just go ahead and throw this on here.
Well, this is like my first, like, I mean, my Darugo was
Beast.
my first plastic mod. Ooh, that does look nice. I do like that. That's classy.
Yeah, that is.
That's the only reason
Go ahead,
I
take a
started
hit
going
off of
matte
it.
black.
Yeah, we got some juice on the cotton. I hit it at 110 watts. Oh, why are you?
Guess who I know off topic, but I mean, like, it might not be like a thing, but ooh, that's nice. I actually met a mesh fanatic today.
Yeah, well, that's nice.
I don't know. I just thought that was kind of like weird since I just thought I'd put that in there since you or brought the mesh out. I thought that was an interesting thing. Yeah, they really stand by their mesh. I was like, oh, nice.
Yeah, obviously this build isn't designed for over 100 watts. It's designed for. It's actually built for unregulated, so.
Right.
But nonetheless, it looks good. And I'm sure if I plopped a different build in there, it'd probably be a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to throw the tank back on here because I'm really enjoying this tank. Fucking clouds. But no, I mean, the price I paid for it, and I think I mentioned this, it was $50 on sale.
Ooh.
So it's not that bad of a price.
That's good.
When you're considering that kits, again, usually cost anywhere from $75 to $90, even more. $75 to $120 at least.
Yep.
You got to jump on it. You can't beat it.
Right,
And the resistance range, again, I know this mod it's definitely not like the Skelly. The Skelly stable down to 0.05, but that's neither here or there. But this one is stable down to 0.1. You can build all the way down to 0.1, and I think you can build all the way up to 3.5. Which 3.5 is on the high-end spectrum of resistance. I don't see too many people building that high anymore. Around 0.1 is usually, or not 0.1, 1.0 is usually where some mouth-to-lungers will build.
Yeah.
But as far as that goes, I don't see too many people building a 3.5. But I mean, it's there. If you want to build that high, hey, by all means, go ahead.
Right.
I prefer to build between 0.1 and 0.2. Beast, he prefers to build between 0.15 and 0.2.
Yeah.
It's just really luck of the draw. That one thing I cannot figure out, and I don't know if this mod turns off, I take my batteries out of it anyways, just because why not? It's a safety factor. I can't figure out how to turn this thing off.
Oh, really?
But you do have some modes that you can choose from. So you have watts, It can be a variable voltage mod, or VV mod.
Nice.
There we go. So you can swap between watts, voltage, bypass. Bypass is used for it's sort of like a mechanical, not really. It's a not really mechanical. It's sort of like unregulated. It's taking direct power from the batteries, and yeah, I don't use that. The only time I would ever use probably with a series mod, well, the only time I'd use bypass is if I'm building like 0.5 and up.
Nice.
So let's see, and you got temperature control, and you got a curve thing. And then go back into wattage. So let's see, does this round robin? No, it does not, but it goes all the way up to 200 watts for you high wattage fanatics out there. And then it goes all the way down to, drum roll please. Goes all the way down to 1 watt. One! I haven't seen a mod do that in a while.
Right.
Fucking Aspire, dude. You guys are hitting it hard. Let's see what you see. Does she fire? Does she fire at 50 watts? Still getting good cloud production even at 50 watts.
Yeah.
Damn, Aspire. Doing good on them coil heads. I think this is my new favorite coil head. See, 90? $90, not bad. Oh, flavorful. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to The Beast. What is your YouTube channel?
It is _S13 _ the beast.
And Tarot is Tarot Storm. Her username is Tarot Storm on YouTube. Anyways, guys, this is the Storm family signing out.